Well, this would be entry number 7 if it makes it. Maybe I should give up the fucking ghost and go to the fucking emergency room. But I don't want to be locked into a fucking like multiple day ordeal that costs tens of thousands of dollars that I don't have, that I'll probably never have, and no insurance, no nothing. I think that a lot of people in this, especially this lovely, wonderful country we call America, die due to not lack of health care per se, but lack of money. Like, if you have enough money, you can basically pay to live. The richer someone is, probably on average, the longer they live. Like I was talking about earlier with the fake chosen ones, the imposter chosen ones, the imposters. That's what we'll call them from here on out. We won't call them by their real name, because I'm probably willing to bet that the more that you use that word, the more of a chance that there is of the video being censored, deleted. Shadow banned is a word I've been hearing a lot lately. Things like that. I'm not sure what's going on with me, but the last couple of days, yes, I've been extremely nervous. Been having some extreme scares with my heart pounding, racing, tightening of my chest and stomach area, abdominal muscles, basically. Not sure if it's extreme nerves or if there really is some heart problems going on. I have smoked so many effing cigarettes in my lifetime. I have done so many effing drugs in my time. I have abandoned any type of exercise for the past couple of years. All those things are big scares. If I get through this, these next couple of days, I may have to really start to rework myself, mentally and physically. Now, enough of my own belly aching as I pace around this yard out here. What I wanted to talk about was what I was talking about in the previous video, in the 6th entry, was about the imposters. And the end times, the revelation times, the second coming. Because those of us, I guess, or those of you who are Christian, believe in a second coming. But the imposters, their religion says that the first coming hasn't happened yet. Pretty sure that's what their their religious book says, talks about, is that there can't be a second coming because there hasn't been a first coming. And what better way to fool the people into the Antichrist being the actual Christ, if you can fool them into thinking that your religion is right, their religion is wrong, and the Antichrist is actually the true Christ, and it's his first coming. Then they could get the world behind the Antichrist, deceiving them into thinking that it's the true Christ. And when the second coming happens, they will have most of the world deceived and thinking that the true Christ is the Antichrist, and that they need to take up arms to defend, their Lord and Savior, their master, whom because most people aren't going to willingly or knowingly, let's say, serve evil. So when you really think about it, it's kind of their religion, or whatever what they project as their religion is kind of genius if you are the synagogue of Satan and you want to fool the people, and you want them to fight a war against the Lord and Christ when they come back, to judge the earth, to save who's worthy of being saved and all that stuff. But those that are going to be deceived, of course, obviously, they're not going to be worthy of being saved, especially if they're fighting a war against, those that are coming to save them. There is another strange verse in the Bible that goes a little something like this, and I believe it's also in Revelations, just like that other verse that I brought up in the previous entry. And it goes a little something like, the Lord is saying this. He says, "Why do they bring war against me?" And he's talking about during the second coming, most of humanity is going to fight against the Lord and his army that he's going to bring to the earth during the second coming to, vanquish Satan and blah, blah, blah. These are just theories, of course. I have a lot of theories, and I'm not really all that sure what to believe anymore. But I did want to definitely get this out before the end of at least my time around here, is to say that, we need to be very wary, very careful, take a second, third, maybe even fourth and fifth look at the world that surrounds us, the people that we value as leaders, that we have given power and control to, not only the people but the groups and the things that we've given power and control to, things like computers, computerized systems, everything that we have put our faith in, everything that we have allowed and are going to allow to have control, take control. We might need to second guess all of that. especially the digital part of things. That might be one of the biggest warnings that I want to give out is um, against the digital aspect of things, because we are being digitized. Um, there is no doubt in my mind that that is one of the major goals of what's really going on in the world today. So they want to digitize humanity. There's an Ozzy Osbourne song called "Civilize the Universe," and I kind of think that the word "civilize" in that song should be replaced with "digitize." They're not trying to civilize the universe; they're trying to digitize the universe. Trying to digitize humanity is what they're really trying to do. And there could very well be no hope in stopping it um, at this point um, without divine intervention, because we've allowed it to go too far. We've um, submitted way too much power and control, and there's really no way to take back the power and control that we've given away, and there's no way to pull back on the reins and stop the direction that we're headed. You know, we can't. We can try to slam the brakes on, but you know, the nurse is going to carry us. Um, we're just not going to be able to stop in time at this point, even if we tried. But I don't think that we're even going to attempt to try. I think that people are way too happy, way too content with the things that are going on. Um, People are way too happy with how digital everything is becoming. Um, most people want this. Most people want this. And I must say, we're all going to get what we deserve, I suppose, since we have all allowed this to go too far. Um, I guess even I am not innocent in this, because what have I done? Nothing. Here, I feel like I might be in my last days, and all I'm doing is talking anonymously on a phone video in hopes to post it to the enemy's platform, in hopes that it's somehow hidden and they don't find it, and the right person or people hear it or whatever, and that's just ridiculous. So I too am guilty. We're all guilty. The only ones that aren't guilty at this point are the unborn and those that are too young and innocent at this point to know any better or do any better. Um, that is all for now. I don't know what else to say at this um, point in time and space. I'm sure that I make no sense and have just rambled, and um, none of this will probably make any sense or make any difference. Anyways, a futile attempt, as they say as they said in that stupid Star Trek movie, and in most movies out there, um, the programming pretty much brought us to the frame of mind that you know resistance is futile. Everything is futile. Nothing really, nothing we do is going to matter. Nothing we say is going to stop the inevitable, because There just is never enough time.